Insane asylum?
Insane asylum? No.
No.
The inmates run the inmates run the asylum. Sure.
Someone does. Okay. What's going on, guys? It is a Wednesday, and my encoder is already overloaded. That's a bad sign. Anyway, this is Off Tangent Podcast, of course, with your co-host Aristotle, joined by AEW's own Phil Shazam, Forrest Gump Nick, and of course, the lovely Emery. Shazam, take it away.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thanks for tuning in on your Wednesday night here on Panoramic Gaming for another edition of Off Tangent. Make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the show. With that being said, oops, let's go ahead and get this show started right away. Wrong chat. Anyways, so with that being said, kind of interesting. I don't know why. I know I don't know why. I do feel like it is kind of time to kind of repaint my room again. So, and well, first I gotta fill out all the holes in my room. Nope. Okay.
What was the color before?
Well, this thing it actually before all the color changes. I remember like way back when I was a kid, this room used to be all white, and then later on it went to like a kind of like a, I guess a dark, like a kind of like a very darkish blue, and then at one point I don't know how we got it to green, and then somehow decided went back to white, and then after I decided nope, me and Justin are just gonna paint this room the most gray color, most light simple gray we could do. Yeah.
Are you thinking about just overlapping the same color that you have, or are you gonna do a brand new color?
I kind of want to overlap it because I do want to overlap. I kind of do want to overlap it again, in a way. After I do make all the fix all the holes in the wall, because yeah.
What do you have
Too
holes
many
in your wall?
holes.
What do you have holes in your wall?
Let's see. I have holes like right above this TV because I've always tried, because knowing me how much shit I try to install around here, like in terms of like mounts and shit and shelving. So yeah.
Oh, I thought you got angry at your wall or something.
And well, that too. Well, look, if you notice how much I move crap around, and it leaves a very impeccable mark on the wall. So yeah, gonna have to do a lot of that before I can actually go with a new fresh coat of paint.
What color would you consider if you want to do a new coat?
If I kind of want to do a new coat,
Periwinkle.
I would have considered. Cloud9 Blue, I would totally consider.
Damn, that's gonna be loud though.
I know.
Might get the wrong impression.
True. Very true.
Oh.
Or do this kind of gray, but go in a much more darker tone, and then just take it to a much more darker tone, I suppose. And then eventually, I don't know how I was gonna do this, but I did want to try to line up a full RGB light strip in my room.
Damn.
And then have it all plugged into a smart outlet, and like me using like, oh, Google, turn on light strip, or Alexa, turn on light strip. I think that'd be like pretty much my ideal room. I would have more. I would actually have more space, but if my older brother's bed wasn't here, but I can't control that, so oh well.
Your room's gonna start looking like Ninja's room. Ninja from Twitch. Well,
Yeah.
YouTube. No.
So, yeah, if that would be honestly that'd honestly be the dream. So, I don't. did you guys have like dreams or ideas if you had the keys to change your current setting of your room?
Honestly, I would just want it to be bigger. That's it. Other than that,
Big-
I'd say it's okay.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
think I want like a platform bed. Like you know how they have like the beds and then underneath has like the lights.
Oh, you're talking about those floating
Those
it
floating,
looks
yeah,
like
those floating
it looks like it's
beds.
floating.
Yeah, I kind of
Ah,
want to do that. A little bit bougie, but I don't know. It just looks cool when I see pictures of it.
I saw the layout plans for those. It's actually doable.
Yeah, it's just doable. It's just a matter of like actually making it and stuff. But yeah, that would be a goal that I would want to accomplish somehow.
So, but anyway, okay. So, all right, going into some. I guess do we have any interesting topics or social rants that's going out going to guys, or more or less, how's everyone doing so far? Post, I guess as of right now or wherever. No,
Hanging in there,
hanging in there, hanging on the
hanging
thread.
in there. Yep, just hanging.
Mm.
For the most part, good. But yeah, just hanging in there.
Nice. And I guess the same like same work deal as usual. I guess work and workout deal as usual.
Yeah, you could say that. I decided to because of revamping my current setup, as you
Mm.
guys can see here right now. I decided to take an extra day off of training just to you know de-stress from all of this because I somehow made it more complicated than it needed to be. So I'm like, you know what,
Mm.
whatever.
give
I
us a
mean,
step
I've
through
taken,
what you
like I said
changed.
before, basically I got rid of some things like the vanity desk thingy, got rid of that, and the end table that was like over there, that's gone, and that's pretty much it. That's all I got rid of, apart from a few clothes that were no longer needed.
Wasn't the
But
vanity
that's
table
really it.
your laptop table? I mean your keyboard table?
Well, you know, this is
Wow.
Jeriel's old desk,
Oh, you got a new
so
desk. Nice.
when Jeriel wanted to get rid of this and got a new one, I thought, shit, this is the best time to get like a big ass table from him, and the best part, it's for free. So I'm like, okay,
You know what's interesting because I follow Jerry on Instagram and I got a peek of I got a peek of his new desk and that's nuts.
yeah. I mean, he has a job that pays pretty well for fast food. So I'd say he could within reason, of course, he can buy pretty much almost anything he likes
Hmm.
on his own now.
I would assume he's saving his money, right?
You could say that, yeah. Like
Since he's
he's
got a good
being
paying
pretty
job.
choosy. Yeah, he's being pretty choosy on what he wants to buy. So yeah,
Because pre-job and post-job is different in terms of your idea of spending. You know what I mean? Like before you get a job
sure.
or you got a good job, you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy this when I get money. But when you get the actual job and you get paid, you're like, okay, I'm gonna save my money. You know what I mean? Because you earn that
Or
money, so you don't feel like buying.
at least you'd be like, I'm gonna wait for a few more paychecks until I get
Yeah,
this one.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hmm. Same.
And
Like
for fast food place, he actually gets paid pretty decently. Like it's only like $1 more than me per hour. Just $1. That's it.
It's hard to think that
wait,
fast food is sushi.
both you pay 50.
For
Wait,
that
what?
though?
No, both you and Jerry are is like one of you has like 15 an hour, the other has like 14 an hour kind of deal.
Actually, I'm 12 an hour. He's
Oh,
13. For
that's not
Deether, he's all he's doing now is he's waiting for his background check from DoorDash.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wait, hold up. You got his license?
Yeah, you didn't know?
I didn't know that.
Well, no, I didn't. I was unaware.
Yeah, he's pretty much like, the newest driver in the family. And for someone who's like totally new to driving, he's a pretty solid driver, especially since he had a lot of time to practice beforehand. So for him, the road test was like the easiest thing in the world.
Does that mean that you're not gonna be able to? Well, not you, but you and Dieter are both gonna pick Jared up, like combined
Is it
effort.
like one does the other night, the other does the other?
Like, well, not necessarily, but close to that. It's more like, let's say Jeriel starts at the same time as me, which is usually the case for some reason.
Right.
Instead of me taking Jeriel to work, Dieter takes him to work, and then I, my part of the deal, when it hits 8, or sorry, before it hits 8, Dieter and I leave by 7:30 just to go get him, and I'm the one that's driving. So
Huh.
pretty much we alternate shifts of who's the driver to pick Jeriel up. But even Jeriel is working on his getting his license. So this is only gonna be for a little while.
Wow. Yeah, I did because I didn't know, or I guess my fault for never asking that he passed. But congrats to him, dude! Holy crap!
Yep. Now he and his girlfriend can go pretty much anywhere. Well, at least
Per the pandemic,
What-
sure.
when this bullshit nightmare is over.
Nah, uh, hate to break it, but that shit's not gonna be over.
Yeah, I know. And it's all our fault.
Pretty much. I mean, we're humans. We make man-made viruses, and we end up turning the dime on everything. So whatever. So okay, all right. I guess we can go drop right into some narration. If there's no other like things you guys want to talk about or get something off the chest
Damn, we usually don't go to narration until like later on, but
later on. Oops.
it's kind of early for that. Usually we kind of
Oh,
end it
okay.
on narration.
Oh yeah, narration.
Unless
Okay.
you're rushing, Phil. Seems like you want to be somewhere right now.
No, I don't know because I'm kind of drawing a lot of blanks right now. So
It's fine. It's off tangent.
Me.
We'll talk about
kind
whatever.
of I'm kind of running on blanks at the moment.
What was that, Nick?
I mean, I gotta pick someone up later, so let's go.
Oh, what time?
Well, Jeriel finishes in less than an hour, so ideally I should get going by 7:30.
Okay. Hopefully Dieter gets that background check. Hurry finished, so he can take
Yeah.
notes.
Yeah. What you call? How should I say this? At this point, all he's do, all it's just pretty much a waiting game. So really, he already did his part in signing up for a job. He's just waiting for a proper response. I mean, he got accepted, but like as far as like when he's starting, that's yet to be determined.
Okay. I guess we'll go to off my chest, aka I guess topics, whatever you guys want to talk about, or
Ooh.
social ranting. I don't know.
Okay.
I need to edit this a little more. I feel like there's the same thing. Because when you rant, you're pretty much getting something off your chest, right?
Right.
I'm gonna combine the two already,
Okay.
so it's not confusing. But yeah, anything
Well,
you guys want to get off?
Actually, I kind of do want to get something off my get something off my chest. Just residents. I guess work related, and whether it sounds completely stupid or ridiculous, but okay. So So literally for like the past week, I had to deal with this one resident, whose house we've been to multiple times. Not only to replace AC, replace water heater, but now, uh, but every time I'm at this resident's house, it gets super annoying. Like even for like it gets super annoying because she she's a um at one point she cannot stop yelling at her kid for every minute. Like 1 second we're doing AC, every minute her mouth is telling her son to shut up, and so I'm like, and then here I was like, nope, don't mind, don't mind it, don't mind, do not say nothing, just shut up and just do the work.
I thought your clients leave the house when you guys are doing your installations.
Well, sadly, actually, the residents don't even leave their house. Some do, but some would actually would rather stay at home just to make sure that we're not doing anything suspect. So, but again, it's me. I wouldn't do anything suspect in any resident's house.
And besides, don't they have surveillance?
Yeah, some do have surveillance, some don't. And then residents do have the option to use the permission to enter, or PT. That means if they're not home, we can go get it. I can go get a key from the community center and open the door to their home, do the work, get out, lock the door, and return the key back. So that's always an option. Well, that's always their option to sign off on. But anyways, back to my story. So apparently today I didn't go to the same house, but I went to the one next door, and all we had to do was a flooring job, simple flooring job, just replace floor covers on the ground, just busted floor covers. That's it. And then, for someone who cannot mind their own business, like, this angry, the same angry lady that yells at her kid decides to yell at us for completely nothing, all for we claiming that we did not call the resident that we are coming today to do work. And this is where I get to the point where it's like, some people kind of need to I get it if you guys are buddy, but you do not need to get involved in, you literally have no lack of like reason to get involved with even like I guess personal work, like, or like, I get it. You have a kid to take care of, but you do not need to go and take care of your neighbor's stuff. Like, we're here. Like, you can trust us. You've seen, like, you've already like seen us like 20 plus times already. Pretty sure we're not suspect enough to do something that stupid.
So you guys have been there before with her in the house?
We've been there before. We've been there before, but then she decides to go and mouth off both myself and the technician that I'm usually with. She's
seen you guys before then.
Yeah.
So why is she pissed off now?
Yeah. Well, she's pissed off because, like, oh, you guys didn't call that you guys didn't call about you guys are coming. I was like, and we told her, no, we called. Like, no, you guys didn't. We're coming. And then she was just nothing else. And then then here's me. I kind of just shut up for the most. I shut up for the most part. And I kind of I told my technician. Or I kind of looked at my technician with my eyes. I was like, just get out of here. Just get out of here. Don't need to get into a hostile environment. Just get out.
But don't you aren't you required to finish that job?
We are, but we are required to finish. But if the resident doesn't want us in their house, then that's totally fine. They always have the option to reschedule.
Okay.
So
what'd you guys do after?
basically we just called dispatch and told them like, okay, so we called the resident and the resident said reschedule. So long story short, just people need to mind their own business. Like, just mind their goddamn business. Like, we
Yeah.
mind our business. The neighbor just always has to interfere, which is honestly kind of ridiculous.
Wait, the neighbor or the lady in the house?
The lady in the house. Okay, the lady in the house. Like, she just needs to like mind her own business.
So what does the neighbor have to do with this?
So apparently the neighbor wasn't even home.
Okay.
So,
why does that matter?
Because it matters because one, every day we're whenever we get a schedule and it says to show up at this, in the mornings or afternoons, we follow up with that schedule and okay, we're here. So I don't know, our company, the company just gets really off when it comes to scheduling. So, but that's a whole nother story.
Huh.
So, yeah.
And that was today.
That was literally today. That was literally today. So
I'm not surprised. I mean, my company has some like communication failures too. Like within this past month, I have like 3 to 4 meetings, and then I have to wake up tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for another meeting, even though I'm off, just because somebody wanted to come and interview me for my case, because my kid's gonna transition over to a more, I guess, difficult department because she's so complex and stuff. But they never told me anything about her like coming in. So when I saw her today for like a brief 10-15 minutes, and she said that, oh, are you gonna be in school tomorrow? And I told her, oh no, I'm off. And then she's like, oh, okay, well, we need to do a meeting. And I'm just like, okay, well, I wasn't aware of like any of this. So I've just been overwhelmed with meetings because of the communication, and it sucks. But
yeah.
what can you do, because that's money coming in your pocket. But you got to deal with things like that.
So, but yeah, I thought I kind of get that off my chest, get that off my chest for a bit for today. It was honestly, like everything today would have just been fine, but everything would have just been perfectly smooth sailing. Had it not been for really rude, obnoxious residents.
You've been there
I
before,
think
right?
it's similar.
I've been there. I've been there before, but to go and like, literally throw our maintenance company under the bus like that, and saying we messed up. Like, oh, okay. So I don't know, and also just lastly, just again, like, I get it. We're at your neighbor's house. Just mind your own business. So literally to read the story. So if you're looking at the housing units, so there's unit 103, unit 104. The lady that I'm talking about lives in 104, and she comes over to 103 with no reason at all, just to tell us that we didn't call or nothing. Literally pissed both me and my technician off.
Wait, this whole time I thought you were doing her house.
No. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Sorry. Let me. All right. Let me.
Oh, I gotta know.
Let me set the setting. there. So, but yeah, so yeah, that's why I meant that some people just need to like mind their business and take care of their like take care of your stuff. Like we're here, like you see and you see me and the technician. We're here because we're here doing work. That's it. Like you don't have to go minding your neighbor's business. Like just worry about yourself. So
I think it's a similar question I kind of wanted to ask you, Phil.
sure.
Not relative to work, but just more like I'm trying to word it without me coming off as a bitch because I'm trying not to come
Oh
off as
no,
a bitch. I'm
no,
trying
throw,
not to because
no,
I
throw it
don't.
at
I'm
me.
not aware of.
Throw it at
Okay,
me.
so you know how you like you just mentioned that you want to like mind your own business and stuff.
Sure.
Is that only work related, or like let's say if it's on a more personal level, like let's say if you're dating a girl, right, and
Okay.
then you guys are like good, but in your friends' eyes, um, they can see like they're not the right ones for you or whatever. Would you want your friends to talk to you, be like, "Hey, like I know you love your girl, but we don't think she's right for you," or would you want them to be like, "Oh, mind your own business, like it's just me and her"?
I got
Like,
well.
would you want your friends to be like straight up and tell you like she's not good for you, or would you rather find out about that yourself, just like down the line?
So basically, do I value the opinions of my closest friends in a way?
Or that, or like, or family, or just anyone in general.
Because in a way, I do um in a way I do value my opinion. I do value like your guys' opinion really, because there's no other person that I there's not that there's honestly not a lot of people that I there's not a lot of people I talk to so often. I mean, talk to so often. So in that case, if in that scenario, like I don't want to push off my friends that much. If they're telling me straight up that something's not right, then I'd be open to hear it. I don't want to just like brush you off and like tell you shut the fuck up, and this is my relationship. I will go about my way. I would actually take in the hard truth, taking the criticism, and see what can I improve from there.
Okay, just wanted to ask that because I think, well, not me, but like my brother is kind of like in that scenario where like he has a girlfriend, his first girlfriend ever, and he like loves her to death and all that, and he does all these things for her, but my parents kind of see some sides to her that they don't, I guess, agree on.
Hmm.
So it's not like they're saying that they don't accept her, but it's just more like
She's kind of fishy.
she just has like a really dark history, and then I don't know. I mean, I don't mind her because she's actually strong in her own ways,
Yeah, she's
which
cool.
is good.
Right.
Yeah, and then Era has met her before, and
Oh,
she's very open and stuff, and it's good. But there are some qualities about her that like my brother would kind of vent to me about, and it just makes me think about like all the people that I dated, and it's like, yeah, how do I tell him to kind of like, I don't know, like kind of watch where you're stepping, basically.
or take a step back,
Yeah, it could, but
humble yourself.
yeah, but he's very like he's hard headed because it is his first girlfriend, so of course he's like holding on to that because he never was really good with like relationships. So the one girlfriend he does have is like everything to him. But what he tells me when they like argue and stuff is pretty dumb stuff. But even if
Like
I were to give my opinion, it's like he doesn't. He kind of brushes it off. 'Cause he's like, oh, like
like very like small minuscule kind of just like nonsense stuff.
yeah, or like he just won't tell me at all. And then when I ask him, like, oh, how are you? And like the girlfriend, and he'll be like, oh, we're fine. But that's it. He won't really go into details and stuff. He's not really the type to like share unless it's something serious. But she kind of lied about this big thing, so I kind of lost respect for her a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a pretty big thing.
got it.
She lied to him about her still talking to her ex, and my brother found out.
Oh, he found out the hard way.
He found out when he slept over her house one night, and then she kind of like, because okay, this is the one thing that I knew was like fishy from the start. Because he told me like he would sleep over her house, and then she would have her phone like up like this, where if someone texts or calls, then it would show. The one night that he slept over her house, her phone was like this, and my brother noticed like little details. And the one night where she said she was gonna shower, she always brings her phone in the shower, I guess, to like listen to music. But the one night she doesn't bring her phone in the shower, and the one night my brother is over there with the phone like this, the phone was ringing, and he didn't want to, but he picked it up because he thought it was like her parents, and then it was like I guess the picture of the ex, and they got into
Busted.
And then when she came out of the shower,
Damn.
he kind of brushed it off. He acted like he didn't know, but yeah, it hurt him. I want to say, and I think when he told me that, yeah, I kind of lost.
Dude,
I lost respect. Yeah.
And your parents found out about this?
No, he doesn't want to tell my mom and dad because my
okay.
mom, yeah, my mom will. She's very like mama's boy. I want to say she's very protective over my brother.
I thought they
And
found
parents
out.
know.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I just say like parents or family knows before you know. I think. Like if the girl or guy is not right for you, they would kind of intuitively know before you, but they would want you to kind of figure it out because that's your like relationship.
That it's funny. It's funny that you mentioned that because my whole family was like that after me and Mika broke up. Like they were
kind of
like they knew that A, she was too controlling. B, like they were telling me that I didn't deserve her, kind of thing.
But she didn't deserve you.
Or yeah, she didn't deserve me. She didn't deserve me. So, and no, it's funny. It's funny that you kind of mentioned that because in a way, like I don't know, guys. Are we all hard headed in our first relationship? We just kind of like knock out the noise from everyone, just like we're all just like tunnel vision on just one, like block out everyone.
Yeah, you could say that.
It's you against the world mentality.
Right.
And
like,
that's the thing. I feel like that's what he has. He'll hear our opinions, but he won't put it in his perspective because deep down, like he really loves the girl. But that to me, that was like a huge strike. Like, why would you have to hide the fact, that you're like he said that it wouldn't have been so bad if he told her. Well, if she told him, sorry. Like he wouldn't mind if the ex and her still talk, but like the fact that she didn't tell him, that was the.
Are they still seeing each other?
Him and Kayleen.
No, the ex.
From what he tells me, they don't talk anymore. But
well, she obviously called her, so.
Yeah, but.
But then again, Kayleen didn't find out.
Say anything. Yeah.
Well, not only that, but she didn't know she was gonna call that day. If she did, she would have brought the phone in the shower.
But the one day, like, she forgot to bring her phone in the shower, and the one day, like, her phone was, like, up like this. Oh, no, down like this, was the one day the ex calls. Like, that to me, it's signs,
I don't think it's as bad because Kayleen didn't know she was going to call the ex. You know what I mean? She didn't, like, plan it. The call wasn't planned. I know, but it's not, I guess looking at the silver lining here, it's not as bad because she didn't know. She just didn't block her,
Yeah, but that's an ex. That was like once upon a time a relationship, and the fact that she didn't tell Mikey at all that they were still in contact. I think if anything, he asked her if he was still friends with any of her exes, and she said no.
Somebody is a liar. What? Oh, sorry. Why the fuck you hide?
But did Kayleen know she called though? She was gonna call that night. There's no way, because she would have brought the phone in the shower. That's what I'm saying. It's not like she meant to do that to Mikey. You know what I mean? It wasn't like on purpose. If she knew
Yeah,
she
but
was
she
gonna
didn't.
call, she would have brought it in the shower, because Mikey would found out the hard way.
So wouldn't that be more secretive though? Because that she's bringing the phone with her in the shower, like an ex.
Yeah, but I guess in that situation, it's not as bad because she didn't bring the phone in the shower, because she was lying in the first place. You know. At least she was honest with him by leaving the phone in the room. That was the one honest part.
No, she, like I said, like she would always bring the phone with her in the shower. But the one day she didn't bring her phone in the shower, that's when it happened.
So it was the ex's fault.
It could be Kayleen's fault. She was still in contact
No,
with
that's
the
it can't be her
the
fault.
ex.
It can't be.
Hmm.
She didn't bring the phone in the shower. You know what I mean? It's unplanned. It's the ex's fault because she didn't let Kaylee know. Oh, I'm gonna call you at this time. Are you with Mikey? With Mikey? You know, she did. She didn't ask
Yeah,
her that.
but that's still contact with ex and her
I
when
know.
she's already in a
I know. It's.
relationship. Why
I'm
is
just
the
looking at the
ex still
silver
contact?
lining. I know. I'm just looking at the
Hmm.
silver lining here.
Hmm.
Because I don't know. Kayleen's cool. I met her before, so I don't know. I'm sure she didn't mean to hurt Mikey this way. It's not like she planned it.
Not intentionally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not as bad. Could have been worse, but you know, it is what it is.
So in that case, even if she like didn't, yeah, like even if it wasn't planned, the fact that she still didn't tell them that she still talks to her ex, that's still okay on her part.
Okay.
Oh, where'd that go?
He had to go pick up Jerio.
Oh,
He
Oh.
Sorry, folks. Coach Nick left the chat. He'll be back. Anyway,
That's
I mean,
weird. He just didn't tell us.
I'm just saying. I think he just didn't want to interrupt because it sounded like a serious thing. I mean, it's just me putting my 2 cents in, so whatever. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about her now. Because the last thing I wanted to see like my brother hurt by somebody, but he'll learn in time in relationships.
I don't think she's a bad person. She didn't plan it, so there's no way it's her fault. It's the ex's fault for calling her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Maybe
but
she
the
forgot
ex
to
was
block her. Okay, let's put it in my shoes. Let's say I forgot to block Cheryl, right? And we're hanging out,
okay.
and I go to the bathroom. I leave my phone on. She calls. What's your reaction?
well, you told like I knew about you and Cheryl's like relationships, you know. So the fact that like I knew
Okay.
about you guys' relationship before, then I mean, of course I'd be pissed because I'd be like, why is she calling? But
Right. I'd be pissed too
I
because
just
she
I know
didn't tell
I
me or
just know
whatever.
about.
Yeah.
So like, let's say if she does tell you that she was gonna call at this time, but at the same time it's like you're with me,
If she
you
told me,
know.
I would tell you right away. I'm not
But
gonna
that's the
like,
thing, like
ooh.
you would have said something. Yeah, she didn't say anything to him about them being in contact or whatever, or them
But
calling.
the ex didn't say anything too, right?
I don't know.
So
He just told me like
I'm just trying to
that.
side with Kayleen because I thought she was a cool person. So I'm hoping
She
this
and
is
that's the
just
thing.
benefit of the doubt or shadow of the doubt.
And that's the thing. Like
I would have just said, honestly, I would have just said, just kind of let things unfold for itself. Like, I know as much as you want to try to get involved
Right.
and watch and not let the person not let your loved one get hurt by that kind of bullshit. It's tough. So, in a I guess like in a sense like best it's just better to not like I guess interject or interfere. Just let things be because eventually as a couple, yeah. I know. Granted, yes. I'm being an idiot when I say I've only been in one relationship, but things will grow. Things will grow much better. Of course, yes. There's always gonna be bumps up and down. It's just matter just how to take that relationship in a much more positive line, or in Eric's case, how much to see that silver lining going forward.
I just think with him, the best way is the best way for him to learn from this mistake is just let him deal with it, kind of thing. Like
I think
karma,
that's where like
you know,
yeah, and I think that's where
everything happens for a reason.
yep. But that's
So
where I get protective, like regardless if it's like family or friends. And I think I want to say that as a strength of mine, but I say that as a like one of my biggest flaws.
Hmm.
I like to say my honest opinion because I respect the person enough to say it, but I may come off as like I guess impulsive because I will say what I say and then people don't want to hear the truth, so they'll like either shut me up or they'll like brush it off. But the thing is, like, if you're gonna come to me and ask me for like advice, I'm gonna tell you like straight up how I feel, regardless however you want to take it.
oh, so he came up to you and asked for advice?
Oh, he vented to me about it, so I told him straight up, like that already is like a big blow. You know, the fact that like you're lying, like what's the sense of lying in a relationship? Like to me, like if someone lies in a relationship, that means you're hiding something. Like you don't respect that person enough to tell them the truth, and that's why I'm kind of having like my doubts about her because in the beginning, before all this, I respected her. Like she,
Sure.
she is a cool girl. She is smart. She's independent. She's gone through a lot. But it's that one lie that can, depending how big the lie is, the fact that you lied, it's like I don't know, where's the respect in that? And
Okay.
then I guess when I told him, like he like was quiet, but I was like him in his serious tone, and he's like okay. So I don't know if he like brushed it off or whatever, or he's like taking it in, but maybe I'm just being
On a scale factor, on a scale of a lie factor, one being not completely serious, or five being, oh shit's about to get real serious. Where would you put this current situation at?
Hmm. My brother's really good at hiding his feelings. I want to say he doesn't really vent about his feelings because he likes to keep it to himself. But when he gets like down,
Yeah.
he'll show it. But I think like on a scale of 1 to 5, with how everything, it seems like they're still good. I want to say they're like a out of 3 or 4.
Ooh,
But
force kind of kicking it there.
yeah, but I don't know. But she like that's the thing. Like she is a cool girl and she's like super smart and she's like the opposite of Mikey. And then that's what I like about her too because he's very soft spoken and she's like super outspoken. So I think she brings out like that inner voice in him that he needed his whole life. But I think just that one blow kind of like
It's just
traumatized him a little bit. Or not traumatized, but just more like he's very walking on eggshells right now. Because that was a big blow to him. But he, of course, he won't show it because he doesn't want to burden anybody. So
hence somehow you're in the picture in a way, but not. I guess
not
not.
completely, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
put my 2 cents in if I want to, or like if it's necessary to put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on that, I guess that's my little, not little. That's like my
So
rant. It's like how do I go about minding my own business?
I mean that's
My
a
opinion.
if you want my answer to that question, like I'd say right now, like learn. I guess like I guess just keep learning and keep growing. Yes, it's good. There's you're you're bound to experience some dark shit, which you probably already have. But for you, it's not. It's at this point. It's nothing new. Like you've heard, you listened, you heard, you listened, you've heard people vented you like really deep, zero dark 30 shit. Don't know why I said that. anyway, so for you now, I say just keep a watchful eye, like watch from distance. If should ever the case that should this ever happening in, like, be on your guard. You know, that's the best. Like, continue to mind your business and continue to grow the relationship you have now, but at the same time, just keep a mindful eye and
After.
just do you. That's it. So I get it, because I feel like we all can get like completely like worked up, like completely like worked up and warped up in these things. But sometimes it's just okay to kind of just like step back and do your thing, do your own thing, and just keep going forward. And when those things start to get kind of doubtful, talk it out. That's it. Like, don't need to hide shit. Just talk it out, drink it out, whatever. I guess whatever in your perspective will kind of just not completely happy, just kind of just like lighten the tension, if that makes any sense. I know I'm just kind of going.
No, it does. It was just, I mean, that was like a rant of mine. That wasn't even like regarding me. It was just regarding like someone that I care about. So
Sure.
I have a would you rather to that.
Ooh, go ahead.
I have to pee real quick.
Oh man.
I'm running in my pee.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Dali Cayenne. Oh,
Did you vote
I
yet,
know I
Phil?
just did. Did I vote? I did, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. So you don't. I mean, if, it's kind of completely obvious who I voted for. So
Yeah, I saw your Facebook post.
I don't need to get into that. So
Yeah, my whole family voted
yeah.
on Sunday. Actually, we
Oh,
voted
nice.
together. So Trump 2020. Too bad Kanye wasn't in the ballot.
I know Kanye's not in there, but it's all good. It's all good.
So that's the first time I
So-
actually voted with the family. So that was pretty cool.
Oh shit! Did you guys like legit mailed it out, or do you guys had to like go to like a the Kapolei Hale or some sort of like drop off locate?
I think my mom just mailed it
Location?
out. We did because we all filled out the form Sunday. I think my mom
Right.
or my dad went Monday.
Oh,
That's
nice.
the question.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, curious question. So what's actually not curious question. Would you rather? Curious, would you rather? Would you
Curious.
rather be in Mikey's shoes? You know what happened to him, right? Your ex,
Sure.
her ex calling, blah blah, fiasco. Or would you rather all your friends lied to you about an outing and not inviting you to it? What's worse?
So either,
Because both you kind of lost your trust in both, you know.
yeah,
And losing trust is
think it
one of the
hurt-
most hurtful things.
yeah.
It's happened to me many times.
I think it hurts more. Like, I don't want to sound dull, but I think it hurts more depending on who matters in my life more. And if I have to think of like either like my relationship or like my friends, I think it would hurt more coming from a relationship, because friends are friends. You know, they're not gonna judge you. They're gonna be silly.
Right.
They're gonna do whatever they want. And like, yeah, it is gonna hurt if they don't invite you to things. But at the same time, it's like that's just them. Like, you can do, like, I don't want to be mean, but like you can do without friends. But once you find somebody like you genuinely love and care about, like you don't want to
True.
lose them, and you start thinking about like the future with them, and all of a sudden, you know, shit like that happens where like their ex calls, or they didn't tell you about them talking to their ex, or you know, whatever. I think that hurts more, because I think you put more trust in one individual person as opposed to like 5 other people, and that one person who you thought would never like break your trust like ends up breaking it. Like, to me, trust is like a huge thing. It's hard, like, that's another curious question I kind of want to ask, but like that's for
I want to
after,
get
but
Phil.
yeah, I think-
Let Phil get a word here.
I think her too.
No. I didn't want to like.
Good answer,
I
Sorry.
I was being nice, and
No, no.
The
I
floor is
tried-
yours.
I don't want to try to cut anybody off.
I have a big mouth, so I like to talk when like things are necessary. Sorry,
Fine,
Phil. You're
that's
like,
what the show's about.
you're like racing in there, like.
No, not at all. Okay. It's funny because I've been in both, and I've also been on the opposite end of of the situations. Oddly enough, yeah, I've been on the opposite end of those situations.
Mhm.
So
Same.
I think it's actually much more I think it's actually much more hurtful to be in Mikey's shoes. Because I get it, you know what? Like if you guys are gonna go out and you guys are gonna go do something completely stupid, by all means, go do it and tell me the story later so we can laugh about it.
Hmm.
I, you know, and what I get mad? Would I get mad for you inviting me? Maybe, sure, but at the same time, like, no, thank goodness I didn't go, because then that means I save myself not only money, two, like I kind of save myself for not doing something completely stupid, and without having anyone tell me, YOLO, you know, like, I you know, I would rather be stuck in a much more tougher situation. That way I can learn and adapt from that situation.
Well,
So
you learn
in
from
this
both
case-
situations, but
Yeah.
definitely the relationship one hurts a lot more
Yeah.
for sure. Both hurt, but
So-
yeah, relationship special.
So
And
was your other question?
that's the thing. No, I mean I had a question, but I kind of wanted Nick's input in it too because he's like the
He's
married
married.
one. But I don't know. It's kind of like thinking of like a hierarchy. Like if there's like the top three things you value, like in a I guess in a relationship or in a person. Like what would
Honesty
be
is
like
number
your
one.
your top three hierarchy?
Easily honesty, number one.
oh man,
So that would be number one for
I feel like
Yeah.
anything after honesty. Yeah, if you can't be honest with me, then you don't love me.
yeah.
You're lying to me.
And that's the thing. I feel like even though him and Kayleen are like good, that one blow, like if I was in Mickey's shoes, that one blow would have like been like, yeah, no, I'm gonna have issues. I'm gonna have second thoughts. Like it's not gonna work. Like it's kind of like it's not gonna work. Like if you lie to me about something like that, and you tell me like you love me and stuff, but yet you don't give me enough respect to tell me like you still talk to your ex or whatever, like I'm gonna start second guessing everything you ever told me. And I'm surprised Mikey isn't in that position. Like I don't know if it's because like it's his first relationship or he's not aware, but I don't know. That kind of like altered my thoughts about her a little, like not a little bit, like a lot. And I don't know because I want to accept her because she could potentially, be in the family if he really loves her like that. But yeah,
The truth
like
will
one
set you
big
free.
blow.
Sometimes in life, the hurtful ways are the best ways to learn.
Oh yeah, been there, done that, been through it. They had gone through like my fair of dark holes
Dark
in my
paths.
past. Yep.
all
Dark
right.
roads.
Let's see if I can.
Whoa.
Oh.
What happened? Oh.
Wrong
Wrong chat.
What happened,
Wrong
dude?
chat. Wrong chat. My bad. Everybody.
Too rough for you, Phil.
Too rough. No.
Too rough.
If you get too deep, Phil,
Okay.
let me know, because we can get pretty deep in our topics,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
especially with
Well, actually,
alcohol.
I want to kind of do this. So I'm gonna upload this image.
Where's your camera, dude?
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Tier list.
to not feel bad. I feel like the heaviness of this topic kind of.
well, that's
Sure.
alright.
Okay. Can anyone see the
Right.
image below you?
Yes.
General topic in the
Oh,
I know, I see
you're
you.
making a tier list now.
Yes, I'm actually, I'm actually kind of curious. Like, okay, so as you can see in the tier list, so we have garbage tier list, which is pretty much the really bad shit. B is like okay. A as in, I guess A would be like, oh okay, okay, we're getting, we're like that's super, that's super sweet of you. S is like, okay, now this is getting much more interesting, and then S is here like, you're pretty much blown out of proportion with in this relationship. So if I had to put like being lied to about your dark history of exes, I would probably put that in the garbage tier, like that, because that's, to me, that's pretty,
The worst thing, yeah.
that's some pretty bad shit. Like if I'm looking at this tier list right here, yeah, that would probably be, yeah, that would probably be bad shit coming. So I don't know. I don't know why I got into tier listings. This is stupid.
No, I
No
feel
idea,
like,
it's
well, I get the idea. I like the idea, but for sure, honesty is SS tier to me. That's the
Yeah.
high and above. I mean, love will always be there, but if you can't be honest with me, then nothing is valid after that. So yeah,
Okay.
SS tier.
I would put communication at S tier, because I know that there will be times that you won't be able to communicate because you got busy. So S tier is doable. I can do that.
That's pretty high.
So
We're doing
Yeah.
high or low. I don't get how this works.
Oh,
So the higher
sorry.
the worst, or the lower the worst.
okay, so the higher the best. So the higher the best, the lower the best. So I guess the lower. Yeah, I should really change the colors around. Damn it, Phil. Okay.
The lower the worst.
So B and garbage tier. I should really.
Why is garbage green? You make it seem like garbage is like a good thing.
Yeah, wait.
And then red is
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and redo that tier list. I'm gonna redo this tier list, and I'm probably only gonna put like 3 columns. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead.
3 rows.
3 rows. Gosh. Hold on.
Is there a tier listing on Discord? Like, you know how we have the multiple choice?
Oh, like the poll maker.
Yeah, like a poll thing.
Ah,
You should
you know
post it
what?
on the main chat. Get everyone's vote.
you know what? Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of wanted. I was kind of hoping Nick was gonna be on there too, because I wanted to hear like his input.
Oh, he's going through
Okay.
the Phil phase of his life right now, picking up his siblings.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, I wonder how come Dieter couldn't pick him up. Oh, never mind.
Remember, he's waiting for his background check, so he doesn't really have.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
And Dieter is playing right now, apparently.
Okay, sweet girl. All right.
By the way, we should play Among Us after.
Oh, you guys got it?
We played on
Oh.
Saturday with the fam. That's pretty cool. I forgot to
That's
mention it
fun.
on the Monday's podcast, but yeah, it's like faking it in a way. You just
Oh,
gotta be quiet when you're the killer. It was
Yeah,
weird
that
'cause
was so cute.
I was
He, like,
never I was never the
he-
imposter. You were the imposter like 3 times in a row. You and my
I
dad.
was. It was so cute because your dad
What do
didn't
you
know
guys
what he
look
was
like?
doing. He was walking around.
I think Rex died first like many times.
Yeah, I kept coming Rex because he was always like the closest one to me, and I'm just like, oh.
It's weird. I never died. I always either died first or I don't know. Actually,
I
no.
thought
Anna
I
killed
was-
me. Anna killed me once, like really fast.
Yeah, Anna killed me too. But I think when Rex died, Anna knew, and I just like, fuck. She
Hmm.
knows.
Yeah.
Man, I hadn't been able to touch Among Us. Didn't make the time to do it. So.
You can download your phone.
Oh, Among Us?
Is it? It's
Oh, no,
crossplay, right?
actually bought it off Steam for $5.
It's $5. It's
I thought
free
it's
on
free.
it's free on your phone.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you pay, it's free.
I bought the Steam version.
Huh.
I mean, either way, it's totally fine. I mean, shit.
What's the difference though?
Yeah. So I haven't actually gotten to that part yet. So
That's weird because
Yeah.
it's free on the phone. So I wonder if PC has more settings
Matt.
or features.
Right.
Maybe.
so
I still want to
yeah,
play Fall Guys.
Yeah, so I actually haven't I haven't actually yeah, I haven't actually really done it yet. Oops. So
How's the tier list coming?
okay, I simplified it much more better. Thank you very much. So I honestly I kind of just went with pros and cons at this point. So
Okay.
at this point I kind let's just forget this one.
Pros and cons. Okay. So,
It's pretty self-explanatory.
so pros would be like the makes of a relationship, but then the cons would be like the breaks.
Sure. If you want to see it in that light, then by all means.
Okay.
So okay, so pros pros and cons of being in a relationship. So Air already mentioned honesty as a huge pro.
And lack of honesty is a con.
Lack of honesty is a con. Okay.
Same thing with communication. Lack of communication. Is a con.
Okay.
Respect, I want to
Respect.
say, is a pro. Like if you, well, I guess it goes hand in hand with like honesty, but respect, like for the person themselves. Like you may not trust them, but you have enough respect to tell them the truth. I don't know. Wait, that didn't make sense. Like
That's a pro.
respect, like okay, but lack of respect, like they, I don't want to say step on your toes, but they feel like they can controlling you, like they don't respect
That-
you, so they're gonna control you or try to,
Manipulate
swivel
your
their
life.
way. Yeah, manipulation. Yeah, that will be definite con.
That's a that I agree as a con.
Bad singing is a con. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
I have bad singing.
No, you don't. You're getting
That's
better. I'm not gonna mention the name, but yeah, bad singing, definitely a con.
Oh, just so you know, I did not.
Yeah.
I declined that birthday invitation hangout, so I'm okay.
Good. Apparently, it's just the three of them.
I'm pretty sure.
That's what Nick told me
Well, if
yesterday.
they're- pretty sure if Nick told you, okay.
Yeah, Nick came over yesterday. It was just them in her room. That's it. Having some wine. And like 20 other people in
Oh,
the chat.
Oh, okay.
In a Zoom chat. Which I'm guessing was laggy.
Well then. Super laggy. Wow. Okay.
How about a girl that can eat?
Pro.
Like not more than you, but like as much as you.
I can eat. I don't eat a lot. No,
I
I'm
can
just kidding. Okay, I eat a lot, but as long as she maintains her diet. You know what I mean?
As long as she as long okay. If she overeats,
I don't have to
if
be
she
a glutton.
Okay, but girls' hormones goes crazy, especially like before,
yeah,
during, and after the
that's-
periods,
that-
where they end up craving.
That's
a
the
lot
one
more.
exception. I will let them eat whatever they want because that's cravings. That's only once a month.
Periods and pregnancies, girls.
But
girls
any
can,
other day, they don't have an excuse to eat
Okay,
that
hold
much
up.
food.
Hold up. Cravings and shit. That's a whole nother tier list. No, I'm kidding. It's a whole nother tier list. So stupid.
You didn't get the
Okay.
first one right. The first tier list.
Right?
Green is bad. Red is good.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm kind of.
It's alright.
It's okay.
It's alright.
I'm learning the.
Yeah, no. I'm
I'm
fucking with you.
learning the
I'm
the tier
busting your
list game.
balls. Just busting your balls.
Okay, so like let's say, okay, what's the biggest burger that you guys like ever ate in your life?
Maloha burger.
Really? Oh, okay. I was thinking that Swiss mushroom burger from Chili's.
That's close. I think
Okay.
it might be tied. Yeah, that might be tied.
So imagine that burger, and you and your girl goes on a date, and then she orders the same thing as you, and she's able to like eat it. Would that
As
be
long
a
as,
pro or
as long as she's
con?
regarding her own health, I don't care what she eats. You know
Because
what I
some
mean?
guys, apparently, as low as it sounds, like they might find it like unattractive because they're like, you're supposed to be the more feminine one, you know.
Like
Like I know,
you're
I know some
you're
guys
supposed to
that
be eating salads and
Yeah.
doing juice cleansing and shit.
Yeah, the
and-
stereotype
I'm-
of sex here of girls and guys, I throw it out the window. I really don't care.
okay,
So
yeah,
I'm
I'm just saying
neutral.
because there are some guys where they find that as a turnoff if a girl can eat about as much as the guy.
I feel like guys or people in general that think like that are very immature in
They're
relationships.
low.
no, you know what they are? They're churlish.
They're Karens.
Yes. Well, Karen. Yeah, Karen's. That's a. I feel like I deal with Karens every day at work.
You
God,
dealt with one earlier, apparently.
I did.
What are you doing there? You should have made a meme out
You
of her, Phil.
I should have busted my phone like,
Tick-
yo,
get
Miss
on
Piggy
TikTok.
here. Won't shut the fuck up. No.
Maybe she's having a bad day.
No, okay.
Oh,
Hold on.
thy neighbor.
Stop. Pause.
Here it is.
Pause. No.
Stop. No.
No.
How to deal with difficult people.
Here we
This is
go.
the first message.
No.
Tell him, Phil. Preach.
First of all, the person who I kind of basically bitched about, or resident I bitched about, I've dealt with this person in the last actually in the last month, and it's really gotten super annoying.
So that's a con.
Yes,
Obviously,
Annoying
it's
Karens.
not.
obviously a con, but no. Yes,
And-
obviously a con of a resident. Of a resident. Sorry,
And if
wrong
you said
wrong
no,
this. My bad.
if you said no to like a church message or love thy neighbor, and you're like, no, stop. Like I'm like, okay. How to deal with difficult people, featuring Phil.
Yes. How to deal with difficult people. I know how. Just slap, scream, run. Yeah.
SSR.
SSR. Slap, scream, run.
Okay.
Okay, what else? Pros and cons.
Interesting.
Ooh. Girl, pretty girl, super pretty girl, but the voice. Something about her voice is like, eh.
Like
I dealt with that for 9 years.
Like a Barry
No,
Manilow kind of
not like-
tone.
Oh, not like low, but just
Oh,
like
okay. Hey, baby. You
the voice. Pro con.
know. Con.
That's a con.
What if she's like super pretty though? Like A quality cheerleader girl, but the voice is the voice. Con.
Definitely con. Still con. Still con. Still con. Still con.
Yeah,
Con
yeah,
Air.
that's definitely in there. So okay.
That's a garbage tier con.
That's a garbage con. Garbage tier con.
Yeah, another con too is when the girl like spends more time on her makeup more than the relationship, or like on her looks.
Or spends more money on makeup.
Yeah, spends more
than
money,
act-
spends more time in general, and it makes you feel unwanted. Like, oh, okay, I know you're trying to impress me, but I already love you. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of impressing? What's the point of bouging up?
I think think some girls look prettier without makeup, but because they over excess themselves with makeup, it actually like changes their face. So they need to apply more makeup because when you actually use makeup, it actually messes up your face, which is why girls use makeup constantly because they're actually damaging their natural face.
So yeah, getting dolled up, con.
God,
Agreed, Con.
I don't even like getting dolled up.
Getting getting cut off mid or end sentence from your significant other. Like you're saying something, but you get cut off.
The same as respect. Yeah, lack of respect.
Okay, so that falls.
That's definitely a con. Whatever happened to you, Phil, with your ex? Cut you off?
Yeah, actually, on multiple arguments, actually, on multiple arguments, I get cut up. I'm ready to scream, but I'm about to finish saying something, but I get cut off, and then I have to be a patient son of a bitch, and just like okay, just because
Oh no, yeah, that's
at some point I kind of was ready to just like fire back. I was like, no, don't do it.
Definitely
Ain't
lack
worth
of
it.
respect. Yeah. If she's not giving you your choice or your chance to speak your own mind, it's just her all the time. That's a con.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a huge con.
Feminists is a con. Feminism. You know what I mean? Just because you're a girl doesn't mean you have the right to like speak over me or belittle me as a male. Fuck that.
some guys keep it like that too because they're the alpha male or whatever. They think, oh, I'm the male, so things will go my way. 'Cause
Right.
I'm the
It goes both ways,
bread
for sure.
family. Yeah, that's when I'm like, okay, no, yeah, fuck that.
Exactly.
Like if I'm not pissed now with the fact that like you are trying to start an argument with me, and the next thing you know, you want to cut me off when I'm trying to say something.
Because you're a woman.
That yeah, that's where I get like, yeah.
Yep.
That's where like my kindness level goes like it flips 180. Like I can only tolerate you yelling at me for so long before like I start flipping off because you're like
You're like a steam engine turning red, and you're just ready to just like.
I mean my patience level like built over the past course of me working with
Kids.
Difficult
with
people.
kids. Yes. But with you know very like I mean I love all my kids individually, but I mean you have your days. I'm not gonna lie, you have your days, and yeah, my patience built from it. So I've learned to grow my patience from that. But if you were to meet me like back in like my high school years, I had zero patience for anything. Like if I was pissed, I was pissed.
So
Okay.
how would you deal with impatience then?
That's why I have my tongue piercing.
Was that the reason? Was that the reason?
No, I mean I don't wanted one. It's just like, but in time when like I get frustrated or irritated, I would just play with them. Like okay, it helps calm me down, but for the most part, I just kind of think I stop and think to myself like, okay, Emery, shut up. There's a reason why they're reacting this way. Just hear them out. As much as you want to blast on them, there's a reason why they're saying this. There's a reason why they're doing this. Because I think the loudest voices can be heard when the room is like silent. Like silence in itself is a loud voice. Okay, I have another one. Another pro and con.
Okay.
In an argument with you and your girlfriend or whatever, would you rather have the girl speak her mind or would you rather have the girl like not say anything?
I would let her speak her mind.
Silent. So
No,
would you
I
get
would-
mad if you were like blasting on her and then she was like silent the whole time? Like she didn't want to say anything at all.
I would rather let you talk, because I'm pretty sure if I'm talking, because honest to God, like I can get very boring, and I mean like completely boring.
Your rants.
So I can like in a way like I can only go so far. So I'd rather just like let you talk. Like I could like, because honestly, like all the small stuff, all the whatever happened at work kind of thing. I should care about I should care about it, but nah. It shouldn't be something that consumes my mind the whole day. Like if I were to tell that future girlfriend like I, that I don't have to worry about my frustrations at work. Like, I mean, I'll tell you them. I'll be glad to sit down and have like a. I'll be glad to sit down to have those heart to heart talks. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to think of other questions too. I had one in my head, but I'm like
pro. I guess pro or con. Pro or con. Going out. Well, okay. Let's just say this was after COVID, after we literally dropped all the masks. Okay. Going out to eat every weekend. Or, yeah, I guess going out to eat every weekend. Let's just say that.
Every weekend? I feel like it's not too bad.
Or actually, no. I'll make it worse. Make it every night of the week going out to eat.
every night of the week.
Let's make it worse.
Relationships aside, I feel like that's a human issue. If you're eating every night out, that's waste. That's a financial issue.
Or multiple dates. I suppose.
Yep, that's health and financial.
Yeah, weekends aren't bad. Like,
yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, but like every single night you have the urge to like go out. And it's like, I think some meals are meaningful if you're able to cook it at home and eat it with it, as opposed to like why do we need to go out in order for us to like engage in dates? You know, like just being at home in the comforts of your clothes, eating like a plain ham and cheese sandwich is probably so much better than eating out every single night. But weekends aren't bad because weekends are like the time where you would, you know.
Because there will be times where, not necessarily if the person is a gold digger, don't know that yet. Right. Like, am I I don't, the wording is kind of off, but again, this is off tangent. So, but yeah, so on the weekend, pro, but every night of the week, terrible idea.
I feel like we're pretty much doing a deal maker and deal breakers here.
I know,
pros and cons. So yeah, that's definitely a con.
Fair enough.
All right,
okay.
Deal maker or breaker, Phil? Really pretty girl, and you guys like vibe.
Sure.
You know, personality, play games, whatever. Same hobbies.
Okay.
But she's a gold digger. Not intentionally, but she doesn't really have a job. She kind of needs your ride. Needs to give her a ride sometimes. Pay her money. Every dinner.
Ooh.
Is on the
okay,
fence.
wait. Okay, paying for dinner. That's not too. I mean, paying for dinner.
But every time.
Okay, every time.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, pretty much a gold digger. But you guys like vibe, personality wise.
She accepts the beer.
I want. The thing is,
she loves you for who you are.
Right, but the thing is, like, I want to make it work, but at the same time, it's like, but
you
if
look
I'm
at your
being
bank account.
realistically, honestly, and if my bank account wasn't a form of some imagination, then I would say break, because I feel like I shouldn't be buying dinner all the time, even though yet if I'm already like quote unquote the man of the house,
Yeah.
you know, paying for utilities and whatnot. So I feel there should always be that give back, like like there should always be like a give back or put in a fair share. Because if you're not gonna like
Pull your
help
weight.
contribute, yeah, if you're not gonna help contribute or you're just gonna live off my coattails, then we got a serious conversation to talk about.
True. How about you, babe? You like you always plan or ask me to treat me, but I always decline you. So you kind of have the opposite. You know what I mean?
I always offer to treat you.
Always, yeah. But I always decline.
I know.
So it's like, I don't know, like the opposite. I guess that's a good thing, but
It's like, okay, in that sense though, it's like, do you feel bad when I ask you, like, or when I tell you,
No.
like, I want to treat you and stuff?
I feel bad that you spend your money, that you're willing to spend your money all the time on me. That's what I feel bad about. I guess just a fair share is good enough. But it's good that you do propose every time. I get not every time, but you propose at all.
I think it's just like, maybe that's what I'm used to. Like, I'm not used to being, I guess, treated because, like, in the past, I've always, like, offered. But I don't know. I don't, like, some people, they took it the wrong way where it's like, oh, why you think I don't have money, you know? Like, I guess it hits on their ego sometimes, or most times. Because, like, how come you feel like you need to treat me kind of a thing? But I guess it's in my nature. Like, if I genuinely enjoy being with the person and I want to, like, maybe it's a Japanese thing, because we don't like receiving, but we don't mind giving. That's
Some are
also
opposite.
a big flaw. So yeah.
It's always good to be in the middle. Yeah, you don't want to be too far on one side or the other.
Or how about? Okay, I guess this question was to Phil.
Oh,
So
God.
you don't. Okay. Shoot. How am I gonna say it? What if you and your girl goes on a date,
Sure.
and when it comes time to pay for the bill, she doesn't offer? You know, like what if she kind of like she doesn't say pay for me, but she doesn't bring up her wallet, so she kind of like expects you to pay. Would that be a pro or con? Like she doesn't say pay for me, but when it comes to like time to go to the register, she doesn't bring out her wallet, but she doesn't ask you to pay for it. She kind of just like looks at you, kind of like expects you to pay for it because she's the girlfriend.
I can okay. Here's the thing, like after like the first the first like couple of days, I'll say I'll let that rule. I guess I'll let that exception slide for like 3 dates. But if she doesn't make any sort of move or offer to, like, you know, not necessarily payback or just pay for the meal on the fourth or fifth, then definite con. Yeah, definite con. Because I feel like I feel like I was already trying to on the first 3 days, and you're not impressed, right? So in that case, yeah, con if you don't even offer to pay for the fourth or fifth date.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes without words. So like, if you paid like the first couple dates, you kind of expect the girl to have the decency to get you in the next time. And it's not just you all the time.
Yeah.
It's common sense for the girl.
So, wow. Pros and cons. Okay.
Okay, how about if post COVID, no masks and stuff. It's your first night, I guess, back out
Sure.
into the world. Like bars are open, everything is all open, no masks. You ask your girl to like go on a date, I guess, just you two, just to like spend the night out because you guys are celebrating.
Right.
But you have like this big surprise plan for her because you guys want to celebrate or whatever. But she
Right.
chooses to spend it with her friends over you and your guy friends. Would that be a pro or con?
Con, because then that means you're just gonna throw me under the bus.
But what if the girl didn't know that you had this whole big surprise plan going on?
If she didn't know, then pro. Like, like, usually in the past, like I'm kind of known to like really fuck up plans, not on purpose, but not on purpose, but like I noticed a lot. I took in notice to like a lot of my plans, like not all my plans, not all of them go complete 100% succession, full synchronization. So
Con.
yeah, so definite con.
Okay. I'm just throwing random scenarios out there.
It's fine. I think we got enough pros and cons for today, or
Yeah.
deal breakers and makers. Let's get to some narration here.
Okay.
Next segment. I don't know what Nick's taking so long. That's a con right there.
That's a huge con. Well, another con is like, oh, that's right. D3's going through background check. Goodness grief! Wait, why are you? Wait, you don't need a background check for just to. Oh, never mind. Speak of the.
Oh wow, dude!
Hey, welcome back.
We were literally just mentioning you, and you just came on. Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Did you guys go eat dinner?
Did I miss? No. Did I miss off my chest yet?
Nope. Go ahead.
Okay.
Floor is yours.
This one kind of applies more towards me, but I do feel like there are people out there that get really anal on themselves for missing just 1 day of training, like just 1 day. So, as ironic as this might sound at first, it is kind of more towards me. But again, I think this applies to everybody that's like working out regularly and trying to stay as consistent as they can. And keep in mind, this is actually a small part coming out of my fitness book that's currently under development. Okay, so here it is. Which brings me to my most important point when it comes to rest. Sometimes life gets in the way for some dumb reason. You gotta close because someone at work called out, you had to babysit, you got injured while working or training, whatever. And you're probably upset that after being so consistent with your training, you got upset after missing just 1 day. First, you need to take a chill pill. After a month and a half of training, you went on a deload week just to give your body a rest after beating up your body so much for what seems like so long. Believe me when I say I know what it's like to miss a session, and yes, it can be upsetting. But unless you intentionally make this a habit, which I hope you don't and strongly advise you not to, one missed day of training will not hurt your gains. In fact, an extra day of rest is sometimes encouraged. As long as you're not intentionally making this a consistent habit, or as long as you don't deload for too long, your muscle gains will not disappear just by missing 1 day. Because as important as training and exercise is, there will be times where life won't see eye to eye with you on that. Oftentimes, there are life circumstances that are totally out of our control, and that's totally okay. If you miss 2 or 3 whole weeks of training, that's when it's time to start worrying. A deload week should not last more than 7 days. Going beyond that, that's when I'd start calling you out for slacking. And trust me, I know how tempting it is to take 2 weeks or longer off of training. Don't do it. After 6 weeks, take 1 week off and no more than that. Get back to training for 6 weeks again before going on another week off after a set amount of time. I cannot stress this point enough.
Was that a reply or something to you?
Well, this is actually no, this is what I wrote as we were on the way to pick up Jeriel. Kind of this is kind of like my own self-talk, but at the same time, I do feel like this is an important point that should be going to everybody that is working out.
Oh, you wrote that.
Yeah.
Wait, so Dieter drives, you just in the passenger? Right along?
Well, he did for this one, but we tend to switch back and forth on that,
Okay.
depending on who dropped off Jeriel during the day.
So eventually he would be more, I guess, comforted to go by himself eventually.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I guess for now he just needs that somebody to, keep an eye on him because
Yeah.
he just started.
Pretty much.
All right, but yeah, going back to your thing, it's weird because I kind of went through the same thing last week. I think I texted you about this because I missed like 2 days straight because my body just felt really tired. But
Yeah.
now that looking back onto it, I think that was good because I've been working out for like 2 months now straight with no week rest. So yeah, I kind of have to catch my body up too in terms of
Yeah.
rest. So that was
Yeah.
good. I missed those days.
In fact,
Unintentionally.
like I said before, a deload week is necessary for most people, especially when they're doing something like German volume training, which is what I regularly do.
Yep.
I
Same.
think it just goes with like saying like too much of something is bad. You
Yeah,
gotta
pretty much.
Everything in
much as you-
moderation, including
as much as
moderation.
you want to work out, as much as you want this perfect body, you gotta give your body rest.
Yeah, we're not. The whole point being said, to sum it up in a nutshell, humans are not machines. We're vulnerable. Our bodies are pretty fragile, even though they're quite adaptive and strong. We're not as strong as we actually think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as important as the physical aspects of it are, the mental parts are even more important. So it's
Yeah.
good to rest mentally and physically.
Yeah, just
Basically,
don't.
basically you're trying to find that balance in the universe.
Yeah,
Yes, Thanos.
just don't rest for too long. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that was a good off your chest. Let's get into some narration here.
Mhm.
Monologue blogger. I found this hold on. It's kind of long though. I found like a SpongeBob and Ed and Eddie episode scripts website,
What?
but I don't remember why. I
Oh,
didn't
I'm
save it.
gonna have fun with this.
Yeah, I know. Let me guess. You're gonna be Rolf.
Say what?
Who's your favorite character?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. For me, it's either Ed, the dumb one, Double D, or Kevin.
Hmm. Give me your top 3 episodes right now, off the top of your head.
Top 3 would have to be the one with I forgot the title of the episode, but it's the one where Ed Ed is angry for the entire episode until it turns out the only thing that was making him angry was a pebble in his shoe. Second would be 1 + 1 = Ed, basically the Ed's break reality. And number 1 is not an episode, but is actually the finale full-length film, the Big Picture Show.
Oh yeah. That was the last one, last episode.
Yep, that's how
My-
you end a show properly, in my opinion.
My favorite character is the plank.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's one of
it
my
is-
top 3 characters playing.
That's my favorite character, plank, because he just doesn't say nothing.
silence
yeah,
is deafening.
he doesn't say shit.
Not only that, but he doesn't have to say nothing. But Johnny, like, forget mixed up with Johnny and Jimmy. Jimmy's the one with the brace, right?
Yeah.
Right, his face. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Johnny is the one that okay. Johnny finds it's. I think it's cute. Cause Johnny, like in itself, is a lonely guy, but with Plank, like he's able to be creative and give him a voice, and yeah, Plank is.
Well, here's the thing, and this is where you start thinking as an adult. If you see someone with an imaginary friend, wouldn't that kind of tell you this guy might not be right in the head? That's essentially Johnny.
Basically.
Yeah, but I mean, he's at least he's has a different perspective of life as opposed to like not caring about life. I don't know. You
That is
know,
true, but at the same time, like, he did go cuckoo bananas by the very end of the big picture show.
well, I didn't watch that, so I didn't know. But Plank is up there.
Okay, I found a pretty good script. We might have time for only one script because these are long. These are actual
Okay.
episodes.
Oh shit, hell yeah. I'm gonna have fun with this one.
I picked this one
Is
because
what's it? Oh, this one. Oh, this is an actual script.
yeah, I picked this
Oh,
one because it has the least amount of characters, and there's
Yeah.
only 4 of us, right? So we can only do so much. So it looks like here there's Rolf, Johnny, Eddie, Sarah, and Double D. That's pretty much it.
Wait, hold on. Eddie, Johnny, Rolf, and
Oh,
Sarah.
this is a,
So all
this
the
is a
Eds,
20-minute episode.
so all the
Oh,
Eds,
okay. All
Rolf,
Eds.
Johnny, and Sarah. I think is it. Wait, I don't think Sarah's here. Oh yeah, Sarah has like 2 lines.
Yay!
Okay.
Fill your Sarah.
Okay.
Cool.
I want to be Sarah.
Aw, okay.
Yes.
So in this case, who's gonna do all of the Eds?
I want to do Ed.
Can someone play a good Ralph? Because
Okay.
Ralph is like my another top character.
Okay, I'll
Ralph is
do
hard.
Jimmy.
I'll do Rolf. I can be over the top with
Okay.
accents sometimes,
I'll do Jimmy.
especially
Okay.
with this Russian accent.
Okay.
Wait,
It's
there-
really bad.
But there's a Johnny, Ralph, Eddie. It's a lot of them. There's Ed. And
I
then
know, but
Double
this is the
D.
least amount I found. The other ones had like way too many characters. This one only has 6. So, who wants to do Rolf? You, Nick.
Yeah, I'll go with Rolf.
Phil, you can do Johnny, and no wait, is Jimmy here?
Jimmy's here. Unless I'm looking at the wrong script.
No, that's
Wait a
Johnny.
minute. I remember this episode.
Really?
This was the very beginning where like Eddie was scamming Johnny and Rolf with like doing a seance with a fucking
Oh yeah.
crystal ball. I'm like, wait
I
a
love this
minute. I know this episode.
yeah, these are classics. This is for fun. I'm getting like flashbacks of the episode now.
Same here.
Okay, so you're Rolf, and you want to do Eddie?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Okay. I'm Double D. No. I'm Ed. I guess I could be Double D too.
I mean, you look like the smart one, so why not?
Well, we're all smart. Actually, no. Phil, you're Ed.
Oh fuck.
I'm Double
Yeah,
D.
you have to sound like a dumbass, basically.
Yeah, it's the easiest character really to do. It's like Patrick.
Okay.
Emery is Sarah and Johnny.
I don't know.
Sarah,
Okay.
Johnny, Jimmy.
Huh?
I'm trying to add up all the characters, sorry. Because we can't do
So-
2 Eds. You know what I mean? We're pretty much talking to ourselves at that point.
Yeah,
There's
pretty
two Ed
much.
right there. And then there's Ralph, Jimmy, and wait, I think there's the three Ed, then Ralph, Sarah, Jimmy. There's 7 characters. Jimmy and Johnny.
Okay, you can do Jimmy and Johnny. Phil's
And
doing...
Sarah? Huh?
And Sarah. So that's
Wait,
3
who
for
am
you.
I?
I'm confused. Okay.
Who am I? Because I went
You're
from like
Ed.
Johnny to Jimmy to Eddie and
No, you're Ed.
Or-
You're just Ed.
Oh, I'm
It's like
Nick
7
is Rolf
characters.
and Double D. No, Rolf and wait, who's your other one? Eddie?
Yeah, I'm Eddie and Rolf.
Okay, I'll be Double D. And then Emery's the 3. Johnny, Jimmy, and Sarah.
Okay.
But they have really short lines, so they're barely in this episode.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
ready to begin?
Yep.
Okay, so Eddie's at a table, his disco ball in front of him. On his head sits a makeshift turban, waving over the ball.
Salami, bologna, and pump mickle oaf. Listen up, you spirits of the underwood.
Listen, Plank.
I think we have angered the spirits, as it is a travesty to mix salami and bologna.
That's pretty good.
Eddie slashes him.
Eddie shushes them in the background. Ed, Double D, plays slide on the pedal steel guitar. Ed blows first call into a teapot like a whore. I know this sound. Oh,
Like, keep away.
yeah.
Someone is trying to make contact from, the dead.
Really? Spirits from the dead?
Slark!
Show me where, Eddie.
Look, a phenomenon.
Can beside him is shaking. It makes its way to the table. Wait, makes its way across the table to Johnny and Rolf.
The spirit's low on cash, and it needs bus fare to join us. Yeah.
Here you go. He, Plank, and Ralph all chip in a quarter. The can continues to shake.
Fair.
Another coin is dropped in, and the can makes its way to Eddie's side of the table, where it falls off the edge. Eddie speaks to Ed, who is under
Double D.
the table with a Double D, who is under the table with a magnet.
Hook, line, and sinker. Let's wrap this up and buy some jawbreakers.
Righto.
I shall now summon the ghost. Dicky, Stinky, Winky. Enter, O spirit of the underwood.
Behind the scenes, Double D moves a flour-coated Ed. Oh my god!
I remember
By
this.
pushing a line he is attached to forward. Ed gets his arm in, but then suddenly stops moving.
Plank?
The spirit has stopped. A curse, I say.
Oh,
Seems the spirit has a snag.
Eddie yanks on Ed's sleeve, and Ed goes straight through the curtained area. Double D enters, clinging to the rope. Luckily, Rolf and Johnny are looking in the direction Ed went.
The spirit is quick.
I didn't see it either, Plank.
What the?
He pulls Ed back into the room.
There it is. I'm ready to buzz with
I
excitement.
remember this.
Look, it's so repulsive. It wants Rolf.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. This is my handle, this is my spout.
Help
To be fair, he actually sings that off key.
Oh, whoops.
No, it's fine. It's
It's all
fine.
good. We're not being paid.
I know.
Johnny?
Oh, you going to tell me? Okay. Look, Plank.
Stay back. Retreat. Save me from this savage beast. Don't you touch me. Shadow of a clawed fang monster plays on the curtain. It tosses it Double D away and leaders at the curtain. Eddie cowering under a table with his customers.
Give yourself up, Rolf. It's you it wants.
The beast rips the curtain away, revealing itself as Sarah. Oh,
Hey, you idiot.
It's just stupid Sarah.
Hello,
You come with me,
baby
mister.
sister. I can't do it. Sorry.
You come with me. You come with me, mister.
fuck.
I feel like your mic's cutting off.
Sorry.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
mic's
your mic's cutting off. I wasn't.
I think you're saying
I
too
thought
loud.
Yeah.
I think your
Oh.
mic is peeking.
Was I talking
I'm
too loud?
like-
Sorry, I'll
Peeking your mic.
too loud.
Wrong mic.
Wrong mic.
Okay, Eddie.
There. How's that? There. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Sarah, come back here with my ghost.
Sarah's interruption constituted a refund, Eddie. Johnny and Rolf were not impressed.
Refund? Why is Ed put up with her?
And then Jimmy
Jimmy's
is huddled
huddled.
fast.
oh God, this
Wait,
part.
Jimmy's
Oh,
I think he's coming towards me. He throws a vase at a stinky sock on the floor.
Being dragged into the room.
Oh, being turned. But it wasn't me, sir. I always put the seat down.
I know that part.
What's your sock doing in my room?
Sleeping?
Pick it up or I'll tell Mom.
Oh, don't tell mom, okay?
Oh shit, it lands on me.
He tosses the sock over his shoulder and it lands on Double D. Eddie snickers at this.
Is there anything else I can do?
Just my dollies.
Okay, something else. Oh, lovely sister, who shares the same mom and dad?
Clean out your disgusting freezer experiment.
Oh God, the giant
He
fish.
opens the freezer and it pops out. And after that, set up our picnic outside.
Is that all?
I'm just getting started.
Oh
And she
boy.
throws a huge list at them. Let's see now.
It's times like this I'm glad I'm an only child.
That's pathetic. Ed should just tell her to just.
Hit the road, flathead. She shoves Eddie out of the way. Ed has a lot of work to do. Where's my own? To be in his shoes.
What? Ed, what are you doing?
Dressing the doll. Oh, look at the pretty hat, Eddie.
Get over it. If she told you to jump in a lake with a rock tied to your head and wait for naked photos of you to develop,
What the fuck?
so she could hand them out to all the kids in the cul-de-sac, would you?
I had socks on, Eddie.
Eddie.
Says
Oh.
Ed.
Nobody.
Eddie,
Yeah,
family
double-
matters are best left to experts who deal with situations like. Ow.
Nice shot, Eddie.
Now, if you had your own place, you wouldn't have to take orders from anyone. You'd be your own boss. Pretty cool, huh, Ed? Ed? Ed?
Ed is lost in his own world.
What do you think?
Eddie puts his hand in Ed's mouth and manipulates his lips while Eddie talks for him.
I like it, Eddie. I have one eyebrow and the brain of a bug.
I
I
remember
love
that.
that part.
Going out on one's own requirements requires planning, Eddie. There's so much work involved that.
Relax, Double D. I'll help you pack.
Yes, well, let's be sure to pack in hand soap.
Okay, this is the part where they're basically pulling this big ass bag out of Ed's window.
Put some muscle in it, boys.
Eddie is lazing around while Double D on one side of a large duffel. Ed is pushing on the other side, trying to get it out his small window. He suddenly stops and look at it.
Ed, did you pack only the essentials like I asked?
Tiger it.
Go, Double D, go!
Trying to escape the trying to escape. Curse these short legs! Please, well, there's my exercise for today.
Well, Mr. Ed, where do you want to set up your new pad?
But Eddie, what about Sarah's chores?
All taken care of, Ed.
So Johnny disguised as Ed and reading the list. Frank, we gotta go to a tea party.
Ed helping Ed up the bag.
Think big, Ed. Where have you always wanted to live?
Ed falls down and Eddie tries to lift him again.
Close the mailbox. Close the mailbox, Eddie.
I know just the place.
Prof escapes the shuffle dirt.
He sniffs it, puts it in his mouth, and chews it, and then spits it out.
The soil has been leached. Papa's fermented soils will cure this plague.
Rolf opens his shed door.
Filthy animals do not belong in Rolf's shed.
Hi, Ralph.
Hi, Rolf. Do not talk to Rolf as though all is forgotten, fortune teller Ed boys.
You have besmirched Rolf with your scam.
Scram.
Sorry.
I think you mean scam.
He and Ed are lying on the floor in front of Rolf.
1, 2. Where is Brainy, Ed boy?
Present.
Ed gets into position between Ed and Eddie.
You gotta help us, Rolf.
You see, Ralph, Ed has moved out of his home in order to lead a more independent life and to get away from Sarah. Wouldn't we all? And well, here we are.
Brave thing you do, lock in the neck, Ed boy. Welcome to the home of Rolf. Please make yourself at home, as Rolf could not sleep at night knowing you dim-lit Ed boys are out free in the streets.
He leaves.
Ralph sure is an upright fellow.
What a phoebe.
Shall we unpack?
Don't break a nail, Double D.
Ed, or Double D, opens the latch and the duffel bursts apart. When the dust clears, we see that Ed's room has been packaged up and put in place again in Rolf's shed.
I love canoes.
It looks just like your old room, Ed.
Yeah, home sweet home.
My place is the cat tuxedo guys. Right, Poochie?
Wilfred, Victor.
The goat and pig are eating from Rolf's
Remember
garden.
this.
Need I remind you, you are forbidden to eat in Rolf's vegetable patch?
He carries them to a trough.
Pooping out of the trough. Popping.
What?
Oh, pooping!
The kids show. Anyway, go.
Hi, neighbor.
Oh,
Shaklakam! Why are you in the trough of food spoils?
I'm hot tubbing.
Do not frazzle, Rolf. Please do not contaminate the food as pigs eat from it.
he walks away. Oh, Rolf places a rope around a tree stump and tugs.
May showers come devour your head.
He sees Eddie sitting on a chair perched on a stump.
Ed boy. What's up, Stretch? You like being the guest at the house of Rolf and, make lazy on Rolf's stump?
Oblivious.
What, are you kidding? It's great.
Oh,
I'm a cowboy. Bang, bang.
A burden has been placed on Rolf.
essentially
D.
Rolf is saying, "Oh, I done fucked up."
Yep. Double D plays a cinder block on an egg. Rolf drives his tractor in the background. Exceptional. He makes a notice on 2 other eggs, balance in a break in a bucket. Eggshells can hold many times its own weight without.
Double D.
Ed.
Oh, double D. Am I good or what?
Wrong
May
tab.
your nose faster with the range of olives.
I'm sorry, Rolf. I was just running a few tests to see if eggs could withstand the Eureka! As he continues his explanation, Victor notices Ed. He sees Ed's hips moving back and forth and takes this as an invitation to attack.
Eggs. Hi, move.
Victor heads into the tractor, and tractor starts to tip. Looking at the egg. Look, a hypothesis.
Rolf's tractor tips completely, and
His
his
head
head
falls.
falls into that day's haul of eggs, shattering them all. Oh my god, what a
Shattering the egg.
waste.
Documented and proven. Not a scratch.
My patience is wearing thin like Mama's head of hair.
He uses the goat to knock the eggs into the shed.
You have the use of Rolf's shed and nothing more.
The door to the shed is slammed shut by him. Rolf is digging a huge hole. As he leaves the last handful of dirt, his shed walks past, propelled by the Eds' legs. The Eds have managed not to break the terms of their lease while still using his farm.
Time to wash and fill Rolf's empty belly.
In the house, the Eds are reaching from the shed to grab food from the fridge. Wow. Rolf comes in, exhausted, but doesn't notice the shed. Wow, he's fucking stupid. He moves in and out of the kitchen. While he is gone, the Eds take the shed and go, leaving a pile of dirty dishes. Rolf returns to the kitchen in his pajamas carrying a plate. He returns to the fridge and sees many dirty dishes. God damn.
It's late at night and Rolf is washing the last of the dishes. He looks up at the crescent moon.
Ah, the moon resembles half-eaten cheese. Kinda does if you think about it.
Yep.
Rolf finishes the last dish and puts down his sponge. On the sponge, he rests his weary head. Suddenly, he is awakened by Ed's powerfully loud snoring. God damn.
Phil's loud snoring.
I know, jeez. Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ralph.
Ed boys try me at every turn.
He opens the door to his room where he finds Double D and Eddie in his bed. Double D is fast asleep, and Eddie has cotton in his ears for good reason. Yet was woken up by Rolf's entrance.
Turn off that light!
Backing down
I remember
immediately.
that.
Yes, sorry, Ed boy.
He shuts the door and slumps against it to the sound of Ed's snoring. It is morning, and the snoring has stopped. Rolf is slumped against the door still, bleary-eyed from a night of no sleep.
Ah, the beast has stopped. Nighty-night, Ralph.
Before Rolf can get any real rest, a smoke alarm goes off. He rushes to the kitchen
Meleeing it.
and sees the Eds meleeing it.
Smoke? What? You haven't lived till you tried one of my omelets.
Good morning, Ralph. Fresh fruit and the morning paper to start your day? He hands Ralph a platter of grapefruit and the newspaper.
Hey, Dave. You wouldn't have to have any paper I can borrow, or can I borrow the sink?
Oh,
I need ketchup for my eggs, Wolfie boy.
Anyone got a breath mint?
The burden of hospitality is too great for Ralph.
Ralph's words echoes all around the cul-de-sac, bringing normal proceedings to a halt.
Oh,
Ralph's shed is lying on his side.
for real. I feel sorry for this guy.
1,
Okay, ready?
2,
1,
2,
3.
3.
let's do it again!
The Eds place their foot against the wall and push. The shed tips the other way. Rolf, opening the door angrily.
Having fun with my shed, Ed boys?
He leaps in.
Is all well, Ralph?
Wipe your feet, please.
As he rips off his shirt and advances towards them.
You have broken the celery stalk. Wait, you have broken the celery stalk on the back of the sea urchin. What did he say? Shaka!
Wearing a bag of oats on his head and looking at a pumpkin.
The yeast has risen and shows me the future of the couch creature, Ed boys.
The Eds stuck together by a saddle wrapped around their necks.
Do you hear it? The spirit of the mine speaks.
Or
Oh,
rhyme.
what? Oh, what does it say?
Yeah, tell us, oh Swami. Ah, it says that your day will begin by cleaning my pig's pen.
The Eds were set to work immediately. Also,
Also, your future will hold that you delice the chickens, shake the dew from the trees, and brush the hair off the back of Ralph.
Gloves. I need gloves.
Pumpkins sure are bossy.
Shut up, Ed.
Hey, good job, guys.
Hey, that's good.
And
I need
scene.
to drink a lot after that.
Yeah, dude, you're talking to yourself a lot, too. I didn't realize you had the two biggest
Gotta give us some water too.
scripts on there.
That was the worst.
Whatever.
That was the worst
I-
Ed impression ever.
That was pretty good,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, I absolutely love this show. So pretty much this entire episode is pretty much imprinted into my memory.
Yep. It was
Like
a
I
la-
know each and every single moment going on.
and it was a labor of love at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dang, that was a full episode. Wow.
I guess since Emery's in the bathroom, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to do one more or quick game? of
I
something?
guess a quick game of Jackbox is cool.
Jackbox?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I mean, I actually like Jackbox now.
Okay, which Jackbox games you guys want to play?
That's a good question. I'm not too sure,
Or
but
not
I am
that
open
deep.
to any game.
I would. I don't mind. I don't mind doing murder trivia, whatever.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Murder trivia party.
All right, just
That-
I'm firing it
that
up right
is-
now. Yeah, murder of trivia
All right.
party. Hope my laptop's fast enough.
Faster mine.
That was fun.
That was fun.
It was.
I want to watch the episode now. I remember that episode
I know.
Yeah, same here.
when Rolf was like
It
trying
was-
to sleep and the Eds are
Yeah,
in the bedroom snoring. Was
that
hilarious.
last line. That last line with Rolf, where it says the burden of hospitality
Yep.
is too great for Rolf. I needed to go over the top with that one.
I mean, that's why they cast it.
Yeah. Plus, it also emphasizes that literally everyone in the cul-de-sac heard that.
Everyone stopped in the tracks.
I love it in the cartoons where Ralph is so passionate about something. It gives me like one star animals, and he'll just be like
Mm.
ranting about it.
I think Rolf might be my favorite character, just because he's
Yeah.
so funny.
Over Double D. Double D is pretty much.
Double D's up there.
Double D is pretty high up there, yeah.
He's up
Because
there.
his vocabulary is so like. So
Yep.
I think I'm always gonna love Ed for whatever, for just him being.
Just for being Ed.
Yeah.
Okay, so trivia murder party. Alright, can you guys hear it?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
There it is. I guess you're the
I think
host.
somebody was gonna pick Ro.
Okay.
Yeah, Rolf is green.
Wait,
Perfect.
I know, right?
Oh snap!
You can go ahead and skip this thing.
Okay.
You already know how the game.
Welcome to Trivia Night. Apparently you hate knowing how to play games, so let's just jump right into it.
Yeah.
First question. How many gold medals did Michael Phelps win in the
Ooh.
2008 Summer Olympics? Use your device to answer the
Swimmer,
question.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a swimmer.
And the correct answer is... Who got the question right?
Ooh.
Yay.
Yes.
Oh, what? Oh, I got it?
Let's
Oh.
go someplace
You got
fun.
plank.
Oh, no.
No, you're
it's
nuts,
fine.
dude.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Welcome to the killing floor. Let's test your memory.
Oh shit!
Memorize the pattern.
Memorize everything. The color. And the weapons.
And done. You know, I still remember my locker combination from 8th grade gym class. It was 25 to the right, 4 to the left, but you had to skip the first 4 and
shut
then
up,
go
Reddy.
all the way around again until you hit the 4 for a second time. Then 34 to the right. 25, 4, 34. Why don't we still remember that? Life is so weird sometimes.
Good luck, guys.
Anyway, from left
Shut
to right,
up!
what was the order of the
Gosh,
colors?
God.
If you do the worst, you'll die of embarrassment. And also actually die. I should have led with that one.
Colors is easy, I think. 10 seconds.
Here's the pattern again, folks.
think I got it
How
wrong.
did you do?
Ooh!
Oh, nice.
Wow, you all have such
Both of you
good
guys
memory.
got it.
I won't forget this.
Good job, guys.
Wow.
And on stream, too.
The colors
Here's
would be, I
everybody's
think,
scores. Don't
easier
get
ones.
too
than
obsessed with your numbers, though.
Plank
It's
looks like
mostly
Plank.
about the killing.
He kind of does.
His face.
All right, next question. What letter did author Vincent Wright never use in his 5,000-word novel, Gadsby?
Gatsby as in the Great Gatsby? What letter? What?
There's a letter he didn't use?
Well, for sure, he could definitely use I, right? Or no, maybe not.
I don't know.
I'm still gonna guess.
A wild guess.
Who said this?
Aw.
Everyone
That's
is
crazy.
wrong. I have a
5,000
surprise for
words?
you.
Not once he used the E.
It is dog.
Welcome back
Dog
to
Yeah.
has a E, so like, did he not use the word dog?
The.
Let's play the finger cutting game. Just choose one
Oh,
of your
I
fingers to
like
cut
this
off. My
hate
dog
this
can do
one.
it, but he doesn't have fingers. Get to cutting. We do have fun here.
Yeah, I could kill an assassin without
We
the
all did
ring.
different fingers.
Back to the scoreboard. Next question. Quick shout out to my fellow wordsmiths. Which of these words is worth the most points in Scrabble?
Oh no.
I think the one word I needed that was the most.
Probably.
And the correct answer is this one.
Oh,
Really?
Wow, good job.
I didn't think- I thought it was three at
I have a
first. With
surprise
the
for
double
you.
letters.
I'm going to ask you a question. Your answer is very important. What do you eat in your last meal? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Pick the
I
answer that makes
hate?
you go, no sir, no. I will have none of that. The votes are in.
Yeah.
Don't worry, this work is just ahead of
Oh,
its
man.
time.
Eh.
Yeah, I will
The
have
worst
none
answer.
of that.
Yep.
Ironically.
I bet you're hungry, Joe.
I am kind of hungry now that I am.
Today's the day. I'm going to look at myself
Oh,
naked
well,
in the
thank
mirror.
you. Thank you. I
not
was
gonna
actually
chicken
thinking
out
about
this
going to go
time.
taco after
It's gonna
this.
happen.
Oh. Chalupa?
Probably.
Let's try another one. I've heard your request, so fine. I'll throw in more Spanish history questions. Happy? Who did King Ferdinand II co-rule Spain with?
Nick, you would know it.
More history questions.
You watch a lot of Spanish dramas.
Yeah, but not hardly any of them relate to history.
I don't know.
I'm guessing.
Who picked
I'm just guessing.
this?
Yep, the one I couldn't pick.
Wow.
The rest of you,
Okay.
you're in for a treat.
Oh no.
Plank and Ralph.
Plank and Ralph.
It's time for a dice game. I'll go first. 5. You'll be my assistant for a second here. Should they roll
Oh,
higher
fuck.
or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want.
Higher, 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 higher.
Well, who?
Thank you.
Make it easy, why don't you? Roll higher than me or you die.
Yes.
Somehow you didn't screw this up.
Oh, do we
You're
both
pretty
die then?
sharp with the dice. You should join my D&D quest.
Oh no.
Who the fuck plays D&D? No, I'm kidding.
Hmm.
Let's try this
Quiet
again.
Right.
What city lies where the blue and white Nile rivers come together?
There's a blue one.
Who said this one?
I was gonna pick that
The
one.
one
Too.
answer I didn't
Yeah.
The rest of you who are still alive,
finger
I
was
want to
cut off
show
on
you
that one.
something.
Is that a guess, Nick?
Yeah, that
Now
was a
I'd like
guess.
you to make some art. Get your finger ready. Too cute.
Too cute.
Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished.
kind of hard to like, with my nails. Just
Is your nail removable? No.
sometimes it is. It's removable, but you have to
Now
like go to
everyone
the
gets
shop.
to
and
vote.
remove
Wow, we
it.
both went for
Pick the
Pikachu.
drawing that you hate the most. Time to
Wow.
make yourself feel better at
Ashy.
others' expense.
Oh,
I'm kind of
Where's-
creeped out by
Pick the
both.
drawing that makes you go,
very
bad,
cute.
bad dog. Look at what you did. No. The votes are in.
Oh yeah, I
Ties are
think we
no
both
fun,
died.
but it does let me punish more people.
No.
Really? That's lame.
Yeah, because we tied.
I should probably make sure I save those drawings somewhere. Well, maybe not yours. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that
Damn, Nick, you
means.
get quite a lead.
Congrats
favorite
on
part.
making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body.
It's gonna be hard because all our fingers.
Here's
Yeah,
your
it's
first
okay.
category. Transformers. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Shit,
I don't know.
I need to watch the show more.
I didn't even watch it.
Hmm.
Let's see the right answers.
What? Only one?
A space for every right answer.
Of course, Phil would know all.
Because I know Bender's is Futurama.
Months with 31 days.
Oh no, wait, not July.
Oh, tell us your answer, Phil.
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry.
I already knew, so it didn't matter to me.
Okay. Thanks for confirming that. Oh, you liar! July did have 34.
Here's another one.
Oops.
Cartoon characters with mustaches.
Nick Rivera.
I don't know that character.
Huh. Nick Rivera. I don't know who that is.
Oh, they do
I
that?
have a mustache.
Yeah.
Nick, where's your mustache?
Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Countries with capitals that start with B.
I don't know. I'm fucking guessing right now.
Just sit. Here's another one. Academy Award for Best Original Song.
I know one of them.
Really?
That didn't win? Wow. I thought this one that
A
thing you do.
ghost is right on your tail. Watch out.
Wow. I guess not.
Huh.
Egyptian gods.
Oh, I know one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had the card.
Me too.
Yes, sir. Oh no. Phil's catching
Daily
up.
Show alumni.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh, really? All three?
all three, huh?
Oh, this is so close. Oh, no, photo finish. Countries that border China.
U.S. China.
China. China.
I'm going to have to punish my
Oh,
riders.
Nick's about to win. Or is he? Goes on his tracks.
Here comes the next question.
Let's go, Tails.
Oh, clutch win.
European capitals.
Fuck.
Capitals.
Fuck. What are you saying?
Oh! Phil won!
Did I win?
There, Nick.
I couldn't choose the third option, so I was basically fucked.
Good job, Phil. Palala.
Wow, Sapalala escapes.
oh
Sapalala escaped even though he's dead, dude.
yeah, that's weird. You came back from the dead on that one.
I'm back from the dead. What the hell?
All right, guys, that
Also
was
dead.
our Jackbox segment of the night. And that was Off Tangent.
There you
Phil,
go.
you want to end this off?
Wow. Yeah, sure. Hey, thanks everyone for tuning in to another installment of Off Tangent right here on Panoramic Gaming. Make sure you drop that like, comment, and subscribe to the show. The links will be in the description below. With that being said, we'll be back next week for another Panoramic podcast. But until then, peace, love, we outies.
Good luck and good night. All right, see you guys.